Hello, welcome to your national weather forecast. Most of us will have a dry day on Saturday, but by Sunday, there's the potential for a few thunderstorms to develop. Some heavy downpours on Friday night across parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland, all pushing away to the north. One or two showers for Northern England and Wales, but a good part of the south and east just staying dry and fine. Quite misty and murky in southernmost counties of England, and everywhere really quite warm and humid. Temperatures not really dropping below about 15 or 16 degrees in most towns and cities. So a humid start to a pretty sticky day on Saturday. More cloud around compared to Friday, certainly across England and Wales, but still bright and fine for most parts. There'll be a little bit of rain tracking its way across Scotland, but that should scoot through. One or two showers here and there, and particularly late in the day we may see a heavy shower or two for Northern Ireland and Western Scotland, but for most places it'll be dry and it should get a bit brighter through the day. The cloud will tend to break, but even if it does stay cloudy, it is going to be one of those really warm, bright, humid days where temperatures easily get into the mid-20s pretty widely, and in the southeast 28, maybe even a little bit higher than that in one or two spots. It will be getting quite breezy in the northwest. As I said, there is the possibility of one or two heavy afternoon and evening showers for Northern Ireland and Western Scotland, but they should tend to drift away. Most will be fine on Saturday evening, a balmy summer's evening leading into a pretty warm and humid night once more. Notice behind me though, something rather more threatening is looming. Before that arrives, though, temperatures will again struggle to drop below about 16 or 17 degrees in many towns and cities. So again, pretty warm and humid to start Sunday. As we go through the day, though, we are looking at the clouds spilling in from the west with heavy, thundery outbreaks of rain likely to come in for Northern Ireland, Western Scotland. But later in the day, even across parts of England and Wales, some uncertainty about the timing of this band of heavy, thundery rain as it comes in. Much of eastern England probably staying dry through the day, but really quite warm and humid. Again, feeling pretty sticky temperatures, again in the high 20s, maybe even low 30s. But notice further west, temperatures not as high. This band of heavy, thundery rain is a cold front. And so as that pushes through, introducing more thundery showers, perhaps on Sunday evening over parts of the north, it will also be dropping the temperatures. So if we rewind, the warm and humid air is in place all weekend, but as that weather front moves through, cooler conditions arrive and fresher conditions, less humid air for Monday. But also as we go into next week, more weather fronts and more weather systems then come spiralling in, promising some further spells of wet and windy weather, particularly so in the north and the west. So a bit of a big change as we go into next week. The heat and humidity building this weekend, but turning fresher for next week. Keep up to date with the latest forecast. Keep your eye on those storms, particularly so for Sunday. Best way to do that, of course, is to be following us across social media.